Good morning, Void. How you guys doing? So, been a little bit, but, well, that's life, ain't it? Okay. So the year's 2001, and the Friday the 13th series is kind of been crawling along. We had Jason Goes to Hell, which was supposed to wrap things up. However, the stinger at the end indicated, hey, let's do Freddy vs. Jason finally. But that got wrapped up in developmental hell, and they decided they still wanted to do more Jason. Now, they still didn't have the rights to the Friday the 13th name, but, just throwing Jason in the title should still work. Problem was, they didn't want to do anything that would potentially interfere with a Freddy vs. Jason. Since they knew that was going to be the big thing, they didn't want to do anything that would drastically change things. So they drastically changed things in a different way by setting it much further in the future. So, out along came Jason X, where they put Jason in space. Okay, so. At first, that sounds ridiculously stupid. And, yeah, it is a ridiculously stupid concept. And the first time I saw this movie, way back on VHS, I didn't really care for it. But the more I watched it, the more I kind of softened on old Jason X. The movie is ridiculous. But it's fun. The kills are entertaining, to say the least. The dialogue is not good, but it is... when it's trying to be funny, it is funny. The characters, yeah, definitely are over-the-top stereotypes, but in a way that's just entertaining. I particularly enjoyed, what was his name? Sergeant Brodsky, played by Peter Mensah. Which I just saw in 300, so, odd little carryover there. But, anyway. So, what passes for a plot? Jason goes to space. So Jason is kind of now captured by the government, and they've tried every which way to kill him, and nothing sticks. So they're deciding to, put him on ice. Well, some people in the government think there's a military application for Jason, that old story, and Jason starts escaping, but our lead lady, then Rowan, I think? Yeah, I believe so. Then manages to, get him in the pod, freeze him, but he stabs her through the thing, because that machete is made out of who knows what. So, pod leaks, she gets frozen, he gets frozen, whole room gets frozen. And, flash cut to the year 2455, and they're on some archaeology expedition where they find these kind of places. Okay, I already have a question. If the government already pretty much owned Jason in this facility, when it went dark, how did no one come check on it? How did this get left alone for 400, 500 years? What? Okay. Sure. Government incompetence, I guess, but... Anyway, this group of students on kind of an extra credit thing with their sleazy professor, a bunch of soldiers, because soldiers, I guess they're babysitting, I don't know, and a robot, because you have to have a robot, and it's a sexy robot, so even better. Stumble across, they thaw out the lady, and they are trying to dissect Jason. They're not trying to bring him back, but it's Jason, so they thaw him out, and back he is. That's how he be back. So, and Jason does what Jason do, and starts taking the machete to everyone on board. things go really off the rails when because they have these it shows early on like one guy gets injured, gets his arm cut off, and they use this nanotech to essentially reattach it, and then like our main girl had nanotech go through her to essentially make her okay because she was still stabbed. Well, computer malfunction, and it does this to a dead Jason, and it rebuilds him as the Uber Jason, which is literally what they call him in the credits. So he becomes an even more unstoppable killing machine. And I was trying to stop that. The movie's dumb, but it's fun. So the kills are great and entertaining. I really like the virtual simulation they used to stall Jason at one point, where they make a 80s style camp scene and it just cuts away, then cuts back, and it just has one of the holograms in the sleeping bag just hitting it against the tree. The movie has a good sense of humor about it. The effects are okay. They're not great. I mean, the few times they are kind of dipping into CG, it's like a virtual reality kind of world anyway, so most of the kills still are decently done practically. Overall, most of the movie works in an autopilot kind of. If you know what you're in for, it'll really do embrace it. Jason X is fun. On the MacGuffin scale for Jason X, I'm gonna have to. It's hard to grade this one on a curve because objectively the movie is not great. So I'll give it 6. It's grown on me over the years, and the more I watch Jason X, the more it does continue to grow on me. Also, just like the performances of KM14, the robot, I like her as a character, so that when you manage to get some likable cast, that helps. I just want to share one other thing with you guys. Back over the Christmas holiday, one of my friends ended up one knows I like movies and knows I like horror, so ended up picking up this for me. So Jason theme machete. I have no idea how I'm going to display this thing, but it's really cool. Alright, Void. Well, I will see you guys later, and I'll probably see you guys soon, really.